Oh gosh, I'm sweating. Okay, so it's the first day of school. I'm trying this vlogging thing out. You guys tell me if you like it. But today, so far, was very interesting. So far, I've taught one class. I started the morning off in the office trying to help out up there with parents coming in and students trying to figure out what their homeroom class was. And they're so nervous, but they're so cute. Anyway, y'all, this has never happened to me. This is probably the reason why I picked up my camera, because I didn't want to forget this. So, for the first day ever, this is my 10th school year, the first day ever, every kid had the required notebook for my class. Like that blew my mind. Yeah, like, I hope that's a sign for how the rest of the school year will be, like prepared and ready to learn, and that would make my job so much easier. You know, why not ask for it? Why not ask for it? Lord, please, right now, I'm coming to you. Please let me have a successful year with every kid comes prepared every day. Every day. Let me ask for it. But guys, so far, today was awesome. So far. I have one more group coming in a little bit. I've already reset my room to get ready. You guys. I'm so excited. So, what my kids did today was, of course, we went over our rules and procedures. I did a get to know me activity. So they got to know who their teacher is outside of the school, not just their teacher, but also a parent, and someone who likes to have fun. I talked about my husband and him being in education. And then they did a peer interview, so they were able to interview somebody in the class they weren't familiar with. And then when I took my attendance, I called each name, and when the name was called, the person who interviewed that person stood up. So, for example, when Arisha was called, I didn't stand up and say here. The person who interviewed me stood up, and they read off answers to the profile questions or the interview questions. And the kids really liked it, and I mean, I didn't think it was going to go as well as it did. I mean, I thought it was going to be okay. I thought it was a cute activity, but the kids enjoyed it so much. I feel like that's going to be how I take attendance this first week until I get to learn everybody. They'll interview, ask them one or two questions, and then when I do the attendance, they will stand up and say something they know about the person who got called. Anyway, I feel like that'd be a good way to do classroom community too. So we'll see. Oh no, I see that my border is falling right there. It was supposed to be a sticky magnet, so I need to go double check that. But anyway, okay, so day one is finished. I had a really, really good day. I had my 7th graders first, and then I had my 6th graders. And my 7th graders are really familiar with me and to me because I had them last year. I get to keep my kids for 2 years, 6th and 7th grade, ELA. My 6th graders, I thought they were going to be more timid and shy on the first day of school. Nope. They came right on in, talking, participating, laughing, joking, having a good time. So that's probably because I'm the new person to them. They've known each other, you know, forever and ever. They're just new to me. But I really have a really good feeling about this school year. I'm excited about all the new things I'm going to try. They took really well to the Smalls World University theme that we're doing this year. And I mean, I don't know, you guys. I feel very, I know I said this before, but I really feel good about this school year. So, day one down. I'll see you tomorrow. Almost forgot to show you guys my first day of school outfit. So, here it is. Do-do-do-do-do-do. This is from Old Navy, and I think my necklace came from DSW, the shoe warehouse. I think my earrings came from the same place. And then my shoes came from, my shoes, my shoes came from Just Fab, which this video is probably me telling on myself because I don't think my husband knew about the Just Fab account. But anyway, you pay $39 a month and then you get to choose shoes, or you can skip a month so you're not paying every month. And you just get shoes when you want them, but you get to build up points and then you get free shoes. And that's what I like to do. I like to build up my points, and then when I need some retail therapy, I go on there and I pick out all the cute shoes I want and I get them for free. So just a little shout out to Just Fab, my hot pink pumps. I don't know, just add a little dash of color. Okay, you guys, so I had to sit down for a minute because my shoes are rubbing me wrong, so I have to put a little band-aid on my heel. Y'all know this trick, right? Okay, so I just taught, it's day 2, okay, week 1, day 2. I just dismissed my 7th grade class, and everything that could go wrong went wrong. So we were supposed to take an online pretest today. I signed out the computers, I went and picked everything up, I had everybody's login, passwords, everything. I did everything in my power. I just did my part. I did what I was responsible for. So I get the cart and I'm passing out computers and kids are complaining that their computers are not turning on. And I'm like, okay, we'll switch it out, not a big deal. That's happened before. Not a big deal. However, more and more kids started saying their computers weren't turning on. Half of my computer cart was not charging, I guess, and so half the computers are dead. What am I supposed to do? So I call up front and I'm like, hey, my computers are not working. What should I do? So luckily the media coordinator was like, oh, don't worry about it. We have another computer cart. We'll push it down. So they send me another cart. And the same thing happened. I don't know what's going on with the computer cart. I don't know if there's a short in it. I don't know. But it's not charging. So we had like 6 minutes left in class. We spent the whole class period trying to figure out how to take the pretest, how to get all the computers on, get everybody's password. So I just had to scratch it, y'all. We didn't take a test. And I guess because my day was so good yesterday and I said, oh Lord, let the rest of the year be wonderful. Now it's my test, you know. How strong is my faith? So we did a hula hoop. We did a hula hoop activity where they all held hands and they had to get the hula hoop around the whole circle. We did a team building activity. So they didn't feel like their whole class was a bust. So all my plans are pushed back one day. And I don't know if that's a positive or negative, meaning like, oh, that's a good thing. That's one less they have to plan for, or negative because now I feel just a little bit behind. And you know, when we feel behind, then we feel rushed. So we'll see. So right now, I'll turn you guys around so you can see it. I have 2 computer carts over here charging. That loud fan you hear should be my confirmation that it is, in fact, charging. I double checked to make sure that all the little green lights were on. I have about 40 minutes before my next class, and I am just praying that the computers will be charged, that my 6th graders will be able to take their test. But in the meantime, I have to come up with a plan B. So I gotta go because I have work to do. Hi you guys. Okay, so it's still week 1, but it is day 3. And yesterday, computers were a bust. It was an epic fail, but today the computers are working. So yes, everything went smoothly. The kids took their pre-assessment. It was a little bit long, so they didn't quite finish, so I'm gonna let them take it home. I mean, it's a pre-test. It's not that serious. But anyway, so far so good. I got a lot accomplished today. This morning it's only 8:59, and I've given a pre-assessment. I've created username and password cards for all of my students, 6th and 7th grade. I was able to get some things laminated. I made copies this morning for their multiple intelligences assessment. So I've been really busy. I got a lot done, and it's only 8:59. I am on it. I'm loving this new planning system. Chunking my time like that throughout the day is really working for me. Let's see how tomorrow goes. Okay, you guys, so it is still week 1, and it is day 4. Just before I go on, I have to say, this whole starting school on a Monday, that is not for me. I am so tired physically, mentally, emotionally. I am spent, and it is only Thursday and we have another day left. But anyway, today's classes went very well. I did an escape the classroom activity with the kids in the library. Oh, if you're wondering where I am in our newsroom. This is where the kids report the news from. That is their set back there. They have a flag for the national anthem, and it also doubles as our professional library. So I'm going to turn a little bit. Let's go like this. There we go. So you can see the professional library, and there are more books over here, and so teachers can check out books from this room. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. So we did an escape the classroom activity, and if you haven't heard of the escape idea or concept, if you go to Breakout EDU, they have lots of free games and resources for teachers, and I actually got this activity from that website, but I created some other things to go with it to make it suitable for my kids. And I did this with 6th and 7th graders. I have 22 6th graders and 27 7th graders. So really quickly, I'm going to show you what I have on the table here. Okay, so when the kids came in, they received a packet like this. Oh, I guess it would help if I give you the whole setup, so let's do that first. Okay, so the whole setup is that they thought they were going to a regular classroom, but their teacher steps away, and somebody sneaks up to the podium and gets the teacher's papers, and they find out that the teacher has been working on this airborne disease that will cause a zombie apocalypse, and somewhere in the room an antidote is hidden, and it's only enough for one team. So they're working together as a team to problem solve, to do puzzles, brain teasers, codes, secret messages to find the antidote. So now let's try this again. So on the table, this is what they got when they walked in. So there were 10 groups, and they have an envelope that, and I just got that offline, and I glued it and I laminated it. And inside the envelope are some of their teacher's papers and some clues. And one of the clues, they need a Morse code to figure out. The lighting is bad, it's a glare. Okay, so when you first look at it, it looks identical, but one of these is wrong, and that kind of slows them down. They have to think through it and try trial and error to figure it out. So they're figuring out a code using Morse code, and when they figure out what that is, it gives them a clue that will lead them to the periodic table. And the periodic table, they have to use the atomic numbers to decode one of the messages. They also have some numbers to get into this 3-digit lock. And once they get inside of here, there's a black light that gives them a message somewhere else. They did have to use technology today because they went through a website to get keywords that would open this lock. And information on that same website gave them information to open this lock. And this lock is really cool because it's a directional lock, so you can push it in any order and you can reset it. And the kids really like that lock. I'm gonna go back to this one. This is a word lock, and so this one unlocks with a keyword. So we did an escape activity. The kids loved it. They were in groups of 3. They were running all around the library. I'm gonna turn around so you can actually see our library. Our library is out there. Okay, so that's our library. So they're running around trying to find clues all around the library, to open up the lock boxes, to get the antidote at the end. And before we left, I asked them, what does this have to do with English language arts? And I was so glad that they picked up on all the skills that we worked on today. We worked on reading for information, inferencing, problem solving, speaking and listening, working on their communication skills, team building. They were just, the list goes on, and I thought this was a wonderful way to help build community at the first of the year. They got to work with kids they didn't know, they hadn't learned yet, and so that was awesome. Today was a really, really good day. So tomorrow is Friday, and we'll see. I mean, so far so good. Who decided that school should start on a Monday? Y'all, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I don't know whose idea, who thought that it was okay to start school on a Monday. I am exhausted. Let me just say that Monday is no one's friend. Monday doesn't like anybody. I have never been so tired in my life. At work, let me say at work. I am mentally drained, I am physically drained, I am emotionally drained. I don't have anything left. And I feel like, well, I know that God is on my side because it is raining cats and dogs and we have a 2-hour release. So I took a moment to pack my bags because I'm gonna hit the road, but I couldn't leave without shooting just a little bit for you guys today. Y'all, but I'm so happy. It's Friday. We have a 3-day weekend that gets to start 2 hours earlier. Lord, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so tired. But I will say that it has been a really great week. Today was a great day. My kids went back to the media center so they can learn how to check out books and learn the whole circulation process. Our schedule was a little off because of the 2-hour early release, but overall I had a very successful first day. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I need every day for the rest of the year to be as smooth as this week. I'm tired, but that's because I worked hard. I worked efficiently, I think. I was productive this week. I got a lot done, and I really feel like I completed all of my tasks for today, even though we're getting out 2 hours early. So this has been my week. So this is week 1, day 5. It's been awesome, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this with me vlogging, this is my first attempt at vlogging, just click the like button, give me some comments below, some improvements for me. I'm always looking to grow and improve. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, you can contact me. But thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a wonderful first week back. Love you guys. Bye, beautiful people.